Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's pop on the chat. Let's get it cracking, and let's see what's going on here. Shout out to everyone. I already see a freaking super chat. Are you kidding me? You guys are awesome. Unbelievable. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's cracking. Let me check my levels one more time. Make sure everything is looking good on the ones and twos. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. How are my levels? How are my levels? Okay, check, check, check. I like that level. Looking pretty nice. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Calling yourself a crypto lifer. We're back on the right side by popular demand. Everyone said, don't you ever go over there again. They said, don't go over there again. We don't like you over there. We like you over here. So I'm not going anywhere. Shout out to everyone here. 87 people, 34 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling yourself crypto lifers. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. You're unbelievable, each and every one of you. And you came to the right place. And you're doing the right thing. You're going to get that education. You're going to get the knowledge that you deserve and that you need to push yourselves to the highest level. So what I'm looking at right now for BTC, not to waste your time, right? You just came here, and why waste your time? Let's get you focused on what you need to be looking at. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. My name is the Crypto Lifer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. Nothing I do or say here on this channel should be taken as investment or financial advice. Okay, please get yourself a financial advisor before getting into any project, coin, or trade. One thing I do is I am a teacher of technical analysis. I teach TA, I teach Fibonacci, support and resistance, divergences, stochastics RSI, how to get yourself situated with technical analysis. If you like that, if that makes you excited, if you like seeing how we play things out over and over again, if you like seeing all the gains that we make every single day here on the channel, sometimes even live, then you should jump on in and learn technical analysis. It'll change your life. A link to my Patreon is below. For $100 a month, $270 a day if you pay for crypto, we will change your life. For $2.70 a day, you can't beat an investment in yourself. If you cut off a morning coffee at a local coffee shop, that'll be enough to join my trading group. So either a cup of coffee or a trading group. You tell me which it's going to be. You can go buy Costco's coffee right now, make it at home, get yourself a thermos. That'll be the initial 4 or 5 days. Once that's off, that will have paid for itself. And then you can then join my trading group. So anyone who's buying coffee, if you say you don't have enough money to join the trading group and you're buying coffee, you're simply lying to yourself. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for coming on in. So I'm looking at this as a possible retest. It was a possible retest till it decided to kind of really try to push his head back into the pattern. At this point, no. So yeah, it broke out of this pattern, which I kind of found pretty nicely. And to me, it's coming down for the retest. That's all that I'm seeing happening here for Bitcoin. Coming down for the retest. Beautiful breakout, retest. How do I know? Highly likely it's a retest because the 15-minute is extremely low in the stochastics. And that's when, if you go back to all the retests, you'll see you have a low 15-minute. It's just a prerequisite. Also, go to the 1-hour stochastics and we're low. I love to long when we're low on the 1-hour stokes and the 15-minute. So the long was right there. 54,229 even. I'll take a gamble. So right now, I like where I'm at. Again, none of this is financial advice. I personally just like where I'm at. And I personally like to trade here for BTC. I've been in the trade since right here too. We have not been stopped out. So we're going to consistently hope that this is a retest, which it looks highly likely to be. And we're going to let it play out. So I'm in on BTC. And there's my idea. If Bitcoin pumps for the day, it could take USDT pairs up. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance to see what's going to happen to most of the altcoins. And we're going to talk about Fantom. Why is Fantom pumping so hard? Put a 3 up if you don't know what Fantom's doing. Put a 3 in the comment section if you want to know why Fantom just continues to pump to the upside to these amazing levels. Put a 3 in the comment section if you want to know what the heck is going on with Fantom. What is Fantom doing? Why is it pumping so hard? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to break it down so you can identify this on the next chain and use it to your advantage for the next pump. Learning why these pumps occur are help you. What's up, brother? Bring in the massive vibe. Shout out to Enai Perigo. Happy birthday to my mom, Rodney. Happy birthday to the mom. Happy 65. Lifer, look into Antimatter Group. That was covered on the screen share the other night. People need to join the Patreon and enjoy the learning and the gains. Lifer, look into Antimatter Pump. That was covered on the screen share the other night. Remember, I went over antimatter and I talked about how much I really liked antimatter. Fantom is the one. 333. Crypto Lifer, what's the word on this SOLR coin? It just started on KuCoin. Yeah, we got another new one, and we're on the next. We always know what the next one is every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and being a part of the crew. I really appreciate it. So here, I'm longing Bitcoin here at 54,360. Here we go. Can we go 12 for 13? No, we're 11 for 12. Can we go 12 for 13? No, 10 for, yeah. Can I go 11 for 12 trading BTC? Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to watch this closely, but highly likely that is a retest of the top trend line. And we get a beautiful bounce to the upside. Shout out to all the awesome super chats. You are pronouncing my name better every time. Keep going. Enai Periergo. Yeah, Periergo. I got it. Enai Periergo. I got that. It's Enai, right? Enai Periergo. I think I got it. I'm pretty good with names. SHIB booming right now, doing damage. Group tutoring session is hands down a perfect way to put the pieces together. Learn TA and the language of the patterns. 2 hours that are out of this world. Hit the link for the group tutoring session. You will not be disappointed. Tuesdays from 3 to 5, New York City time. Great recovery from the day. Lowest Shiba Inu. So we're going to get into why Fantom keeps pumping. And we're going to break it down. We're going to spend a good 5-10 minutes on Fantom. It's not just the charts. There's other reasons why. I'm going to break it down for you. It's called TVL. It's called mainnet. It's called use case. And we're going to show you what's happening in Fantom mainnet. All right? It's Enai. It's Enai. Enai Periego. There you go. Enai Periego. There goes Enai. Great recovery from okay. Thank you, Enai. Antimatter from the group. I want to see some tacos on the stream. Damn, thanks for all you do, my man. $10 zero allegiance. Keeping up the energy. The lemon water crisp and the hair crisper. JSMY, when you got a moment in your awesome morning. Shout out to JSMY. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. Shout out to awesome people with awesome behaviors and awesome energies. I get surrounded by the coolest people in the world because we put out the coolest energy in the world, and it's the whole world that responds. Shout out to YouTube for helping me touch the entire world. Unbelievable algorithm. Unbelievable to see people from Singapore, Madagascar. I mean, people from Quebec. All around it, names from north, south, east, and west. You name it. Bringing in the massive vibes. Shout out to Enai Periego. Appreciate you, Enai. Lifer, does Fantom fees appreciate with the price going up? Yeah, but they're so small. They were so small it doesn't matter. The fees do go up, but they're tiny. Tiny, tiny. Thousands of, trust me, they're pennies. They were like hundreds of percents of a penny before. Now they're just probably not even, they're probably tenths of a penny now. You know what I'm saying? When Fantom goes to $50, there'll be maybe a penny. You know, probably still be less than a penny. My friend Lifer. My friend Lifer, the phrase Enai Periego means something is strange in Greek. What's up with Safe Moon? I don't know. We'll take a look at it later. I sold it. I've kind of moved on from it. Well, you know, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at antimatter in a second. So can Bitcoin hold this and do this as a retest? I highly likely think it will. And so far I'm right, as 54,350 was my long, and Bitcoin starts to pump off $54,350. So I like what I'm seeing here for BTC. And if that's good, we're going to see BTC pairs go up, USDT pairs go up. BTC pairs will struggle a little bit. Okay? And let's see what's hot on my list right now. We got Beam doing some damage. Okay? We got YFI doing damage. We got Troy doing damage. We talked about Troy hitting my target. It did. It went right to my target. Look at that. Bam. I called out Troy earlier. It hit my target exactly. Crazy. We talked about Wont. I said, watch Wont. A lot of news coming here. And it broke out of the channel. Did it not? I see Wont getting all the way up here to 30 from 21, going up 50% from more. Watch it break this level here. The previous high. When it gets above that, watch for a resistance or a retest. It breaks out. It comes back for the support. Boom. And Wont is gone. A little high on the 1 hour. Watch for it to make a flag or pennant. So what I do is, this is my projection theory. So I'll teach you right now, if you're new to trading. Right now, I just suggest a trade. I suggest a pattern here. I put out a pattern because the idea is this. We have to touch the 21-day moving average now before we can keep going. And so now I know the trade before the trade even happens. If one stays bullish, it's going to fill out this flag, and then it's going to pump to the upside. All I have to do is put an alert here on the stochastics and wait. It's that simple. I think I've created the most simple way to trade in the game. And, yeah, I took all the fluff out and really showed you what's happening. So, look, we put out this early this morning. And if you were in the Patreon, I updated all my patrons, and I said, you know, Fantom looks like it's about to pump right now. And we called the pump immediately. I was able to see this pennant, draw it, snatch it up on the 15-minute, ready to go. We even have the original idea here at 199, and Fantom keeps continuing to go up. I have it scheduled to go to 287, 288. Why does Fantom keep pumping? What's going on with Fantom? Well, I'll tell you, it's a little bit of a story here. You know, when I grew up, I was in a rap group called the Cabal. My first rap group, I was like 14. And one of my buddies called himself GEIST. GEIST, right? Funny bit of a coincidence now, GEIST Finance comes on out for, you know, and everything with Fantom is, you know, Spirit Swap, Boo, Poltergeist, right? It's the scary, right? It's based on Halloween and the Phantom of the Opera and all that nonsense. I don't know why it's nonsense, but it's kind of cool. I like the idea. It's cool that it has the spooky theme, but it's spooky in a fun way. It's not like Chainsaw Massacre, like cut your teeth out type of thing and throw them in a bag. I'll put your teeth in a bag. Remember that. You don't want to find out. You don't want your teeth in a bag. Put a 1 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll put your teeth in a bag. Put a 3 if you know what I mean when I say I'll put your teeth in a bag. Why would someone put your teeth in a bag? You don't want to know. I'm just making jokes. Okay, so what I did is I looked at Poltergeist Finance, GEIST Finance, right? And that's really the main reason, I think, one of the main reasons we're seeing a massive move in Fantom. So look, go to chainless.org. Make sure you go and get the Fantom Opera mainnet onto your MetaMask. Look how many mainnets I got. I got the Moon River, Avalanche, KuCoin, OKX, Thundercore, Matic, Optimist, the Ethereum, Harmony mainnet, Binance Smart Chain, like, you know, Kavon, that's Kava, right? The Rinkby, the Goerli, Fantom Testnet, Moon River. Make sure you load up on your testnets. Make sure you load up on your mainnets. Matic Network. I got all the, you know, I got them all. So Fantom, let's take a look at Fantom right here. And if you connect, and boom, I'm ready to rock. And so you could put your Fantom here and stake your GEIST/Fantom. How much would you like to stake? Provide GEIST/Fantom liquidity on Spooky Swap. And stake the LP token here to earn more GEIST. Look at the staking APY, 11,000. 11,000. So people are running in to buy Fantom to stake it for 11,000 APY. This will slow down, and we might see a little sell-off for Fantom when this kind of calms down. This is what's happening. When I see farms this big and people want 11,000%, this is what happens. So people don't care. And what happens is you got people buying 500, 200. A lot of people that aren't even invested in Fantom long-term. I foresaw this when Fantom was at 18 cents. I knew that Fantom was going to be one of the fastest chains, and because it was one of the fastest chains, it was going to compete better when it came to farms and markets, and people were going to rush in and do the LP staking and all that fun thing. We knew it. We knew it. I did my research, and I figured this out earlier than most people. I also knew that it made, 300,000 transactions per second. TPS was extremely fast compared to, Solana's a little faster, but it's one of the top 3, in my opinion, of fastness. Of speediness, and it's just a very, very robust. It has its own ecosystem too that they created. I just love Fantom. I know a lot about it. I love Fantom. I did my research on Fantom. So the GEIST Finance right here, to me, is one of the main reasons why we're seeing a massive move in Fantom. Wrapped Fantom right here, 113%. I mean, why not just throw your wrapped Fantom in there and get some gains? I might actually just stake my Fantom in there. Why not? So there you go. Some ideas here to get going with your Fantom and get it moving. So I believe this is another reason why we're seeing a massive pump for Fantom at the 2333 right there. Now, Fantom needs to break this all-time high. And you have to remember, it's also in price discovery. That's also a double bottom, is it not? It's a beautiful double bottom. It's a W. W's break up 68% of the time. Bam. And that would break it past the all-time high if it just makes it past the W. Very simple. Very simple idea here for Fantom. Then you look at the 15-minute, it's moving, and you look at the 1 hour, it's just getting started with a bullish cross. And that tells me Fantom's about to do some more damage. The Fantom damage train. So Fantom about to do damage. Appreciate each and every one coming on into the live. Thank you for being here. Calling yourself crypto lifers and being awesome. Let's get back into the chat and see what's going on. Lifer, look at the antimatter pump that was covered on the screen share the other night. People need to join the Patreon and enjoy the learning and the gains. Shout out to Bobby Fam. Let's take a look at antimatter, shall we? So Fantom just continues to pump, and I told you why. We entered that screen share, and boom. I talked about antimatter. I said this thing would do some serious damage, 88% gains, and look where it went. Boom, 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 boom. Insane. Here was the call for antimatter at 84 cents. It went all the way up to about 140. Oh my goodness. Almost did 100% like that. Shout out to anyone that we went over this on the weekly screen share. We talk about the gains. We talk about what's happening. We talk about what's going down. This thing popped huge. We're going to look at it for a smaller time frame to see if we can track it on anything else. But antimatter, booming to the upside. Absolute blast off. Appreciate y'all for coming on in. Look, boom, boom, boom. 66% gains for antimatter. And we just went over this on Wednesday afternoon. Shout out to Bobby Fam for throwing in the super chat just so we could talk about it. Boom, boom. Every day we get to add gains to the list. Every single day. I love it. I love it. Shout out to all the new Patreons jumping in every day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Thank you for being here. My love for the new Patreons. I made a whole new draft for you. It's ready to go. I renamed the rooms. It looks clean. Use that, okay? Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. You know, and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, I got no stream. Remember that. So thank you so much. And your life is your time. So I appreciate you sharing your life with me, and I'm sharing my life with you. And somehow, some way, we're going to make it through the crazy banking system that is the Federal Reserve that prints money till it goes to zero. All right? That's what they've been doing. That's what they do. That's what they've done. Bam. Oh, man, the weekly screen share. What a pain sometimes that is. I hope everyone got the link. I did post the link. Let me know if the link is working to the weekly screen share. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin supply shock is serious, but why you can. Buy while you can. Fantom won't stop. Cryptocurrency markets live. There is a supply shock for Bitcoin. The biggest miner in the world, the North American miner, mining 96%. He is not going to sell 96% of his Bitcoin. When the biggest miner says he's not going to sell, what do you think the other miners are going to do? How much liquidity will that take off the market? A lot. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a big, big deal. There's going to be less money. There's going to be less. They sell to the exchanges. The exchanges then get the liquidity. Then they have Bitcoin to give to people. When there's no liquidity out there, when there's less and less Bitcoin, the price really can't get sold off. I don't think we're going to be able to see the shorting mechanisms that we saw before if these miners continue to accumulate their Bitcoin and not sell it off. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. So there is a supply shock for Bitcoin, and it's already here. You just don't know it yet. I would be buying as much Bitcoin as possible. My humble opinion, not financial advice. I did, and that's what I do for a living. I buy as much Bitcoin as possible every single chance I get. And I hold it for years to years to years. I don't sell it. I hold it, I hold it, I hold it, I hold it. Look at this. Just since October 4th, it's been 5 days, right? Today is the 8th. 4 days. I mean, 44% on OG, 86% gains on SHIB, 196% gains on SHIB, 184% gains on Block, 66% gains, and even more. We got way more that I probably even haven't thrown up on the list. I don't spend a lot of my time throwing my wins up. I spend a lot of time creating the wins and just continue on to the next one, banging on them every single day. But join the Patreon if you like seeing these gains in less than a week, banging on them. I mean, this would have changed your entire life. Seriously. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. What's up, brother? Bring in the massive vibes. Okay, let's take a look at JASMY on CoinMarketCap. I love it. I've never heard about it. It's 5 cents. It's up 89% today. Looks like it's in a bit of a cup and handle. It seems like it bottomed here at 4 cents. So it's pretty close to the bottom here from the previous bottom there at 3 cents on 10.7. Things been doing damage. Recently, it was just about 6.5 cents. Shout out to Dustin Cava Was just thinking about you, my friend. Was just thinking about you, man. You're the dude. Life, we're looking to antimatter pump. I know, look at that. Antimatter booming. You're pronouncing my nickname, my nick better every time. Had to catch the last couple days stream later on in the evening. Appreciate the life-changing education. Life does not get better by chance. It gets better with change. Jim Rohn. Yep, good morning. Hope everyone is good with gains. And with gains, yeah. Can you give Axie price analysis? Shout out to Aesthetic Ones up in the game. Appreciate you for coming on in. Check out SOLR USDT on KuCoin. This is hot today. Yeah, I've been looking at it recently. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar. We'll take a look at it. Thank you for the super chat for my man Adrian H. Okay, moving forward. JASMY. What is this thing? What does it do? Let's take a look at the website. Not too much. Already right off the bat, I'm not happy with it. I don't like a coin that doesn't tell me what they do immediately. They got to tell me what they do immediately. Right now, they don't tell me what they do immediately. Company profile? Are you kidding me? I have to hit the link and then see what's going on. Let's see. Hold on. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Privacy 侵害。国家レベルの課題を
Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to understand it.
この何者にもかけがえのないプラチナデータを自身、社会で安心して使用できる情報の民主化の世界。本当の安全安心に振る舞える楽しい未来。必ず実現する。私はジャスミー。私は解決。
I don't know. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Moving forward. I don't know what that is, man. I have no clue what it is. It is on the Ethereum mainnet. It's got a $27 million market cap. I don't know what it does, though. Let's see. If you would like to know to buy JASM, top exchanges, Coinbase. It's on Coinbase? Are you serious? Something that I can't even pronounce? That's quite interesting. It's on Coinbase. Look at that. It's on Coinbase. Gate.io and Bittrex. Interesting. Open to American traders. Let's take a look at this. Now it's got my mind kind of. This is interesting. Buy this right on Coinbase for USD. Ooh, and it's been pumping. Okay, now I see what you're talking about. Lifers don't play. Okay. So here we go. Let's break it down. We're about to break it down for you. I'm known as my nickname is Sammy Cup and Handy. All right, why am I Sammy Cup and Handy? Because all I do is play cup and handles all day long, and everyone knows me as the cup and handle guy here on the YouTube, right? I find cup and handles and I play them. And this is why, because they boom, boom, boom to the upside. They're one of the most beautiful patterns to trade once you can identify a cup and handle. They can be twisted, flipped up, weirded out, whatever you want to call it, but eventually that is a cup and handle that will break to the upside. All right. Boom. Now it just broke previous resistance here, which is beautiful. It's actually booming up pretty good with some good resistance. Hitting a high. Let's take a look at it. Oh, wow. It's so early. This thing came out on October 7th. Brand new coin, everybody. Another brand new coin. It looks like it can easily gap up to the next resistance point. There's really no resistance here at all. Look, nothing. So no trader would really sell or buy on that. This is very interesting. I got to give it to you. Now you just say, okay, it's in a falling wedge. Falling wedges break out 68% of the time, and the falling wedge did break out. So you can say it came out early and it bottomed. High risk on these coins, but very, very interesting. I find it very interesting that it's on Coinbase, but the website's in. Was it Korean? Was it? I don't know though. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Says it can break back up, usually back to that all-time high. Highly likely we could see it break back to the all-time high. So, yeah, I definitely think it's very possible. You kind of have to play it on the 7-minute, right? This thing came out like yesterday. It's not even 24 hours old. Got the sell-off, pump and the sell-off. Definitely something to look at on the radar here. JASM. A new coin for us to play with, everybody, and it's on Coinbase. I like it. I like it a lot. Shout out to JD. Hit me up. Hey, Lifer, Fantom fees are increasing. Do you know what it is? 0.03 or can you try to lower the gas fee? Shout out to my man Dane. It's so silly. Oh, of course. You ever get like windows stuck on a window? Oh no, not one of these. Not one of these on my live. Not on my live. There you go. You just expand and eventually you'll get it out. Okay, cool. This thing is kind of moving. I almost have to look at it in an even smaller time frame and look at what's happening here. This is pretty interesting. I got to look at the 1 minute. There's nothing else I can do. It's pumping here in the 1 minute. That's a bull flag. People are just finding out about this thing. And it's going to go to the moon. I mean, tiny bits of money are going to pump this thing. That's a beautiful thing about crypto. Just a new crypto can come out any day and just boom, 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 boom. And new wealth can be made over and over again. This is insane. On the 1 minute, looks like this could pump hard. High risk, but watch, you know, just a new coin to play with. Thank you so much for that super chat, and I love when we find new coins, especially that early in the stream. Okay, let's duplicate this. We'll take a look at that. That'll be the super chat window. We'll bounce in and out of that throughout the live stream. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominant, shall we? BTC, USDT. Okay, so Bitcoin. It's bouncing just as we suggested off of the 54,396. Now we're up $300 on the trade, continuing to boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we'll check back up on that, but all is well. Playing basically as I thought I would. So far, so good. 30-minute has a huge room to move. 50-minute is just getting started with legs. I like to see that, and we did a bounce. So beautiful, beautiful textbook retest like I called out here, and all should be well. Also, this in itself is a bullish pattern. I mean, that's a falling wedge with a 68% chance of break to the upside here on the 15-minute. So Bitcoin looking very bullish. Seems to see that the retest is confirmed now, and we're breaking up to the upside. Beautiful place to jump in and onto a trade. Okay? Not financial advice for me personally. Beautiful place for me. Again, don't do anything I do in this channel. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please get yourself financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any coin or trade. I don't have clients. I'm not looking for clients. If anyone ever called you, ask if you're a client of mine, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I have students and people that want to learn. And if that's what you want to do, then jump on in, hit the links, and become part of the Patreon. I would greatly appreciate it, and you will get a blast. Invest in yourself. You will absolutely love it. Had to catch the last couple days in the evening. And thank you for the Jim Rohn talk, man. I love that. I love that. 80% crash coming soon. Join the Patreon. Renz. Solana, please. ZKZ. 179 global fans watching. 77 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 216 people on the live. 95 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It just helps another person find the algorithm and join the live stream. Not even about me being like, hey, hit my like button. No, it's really about me just doing my work. And you guys do your thing and other people come on in. Hey, guys, look what I just saw, which I didn't see before. How funny is this? Now, everyone says if the chart has a rounded top, it's bearish, right? So we'll round that top, shall we? Now, if we round that top, what happens? We have a rounded bottom, don't we? And if we have a rounded bottom and we have a handle, what do we have? Semi-cup and handy. It's the cup and handle here for Bitcoin. And so this will be the 789th cup and handle I played since 2018. Now, but seriously, how many cup and handles have I drawn? How many cup and handles have we predicted? So I'm predicting Bitcoin going all the way here to $61,245 based off of the technical analysis. I'm not saying I think. You never heard me say the word I think. Oh, we think over here on the channel that we're going to... I don't use that word. I don't say I think. I think YouTubers that say think, they're messing up. And my mentors told me never to use the word think. I see a retest off a top trend line. I see a cup and handle. I see a breakout. I see low stochastics on the 15 and the 1 hour. I see everything that I use to get into a trade ready to rock. So I take the call at 54,300. I take the idea. The chart conveys the technical analysis. If you trust the TA, it suggests that 54,300 was a perfect entry. But again, need I digress. And you can learn this type of stuff if you take tutoring with me and jump on in. Modify and Umbrella, those are pretty good coins too. We like PYR as well. Yep, Japanese. Thank you for telling me that. It was Japanese. All right. You should change the name to Cup and Lifer. There it is, man. All right. Juan Guadalupe. TA makes me moist. Wow. Is that a woman or a man who said that? I wish it was a woman, but I felt like, man, he's a man. I don't know. VRA looking good. It's about to pump any minute. Crypto BZ. Let's take a look at that. Shiba Inu is the people's coin, or people who missed the Dogecoin and now they want to catch the SHIB money train. Hey, man, I'm with you. I got some SHIB. I got some SHIB packed up in the game. You never know. So Bitcoin highly likely to break out. We've gone over this. We go over Bitcoin every single day on the channel. We've been right for 12 days straight. We've been consecutively, I've been consecutively tracking Bitcoin since it was at 30K. I'll be honest. And it's because I put in 16 hours a day. I don't just, I get paid to look at the charts every day. I get paid to run a trading group. My job is to look at the markets 24/7. As long as I'm looking at the markets, as long as I'm looking at Bitcoin, I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I'm fulfilled to do in life. So all I have to do is look at Bitcoin every single day, all day long. And you'd be hope that I was accurate trading Bitcoin if I look at it every single day. If I wasn't accurate, there would be something seriously wrong with me because I put in more effort and more time than anyone I know when it comes to Bitcoin, right? Please have a look at Gitcoin. We'll take a look at that. I want to take a look at Glitch. You have me remind me of Glitch. Gala moving. Every time I hear the word handy, I chuckle like Peter Griffin. You should change the name to Cup and Lifer, right? Hey, bro, please have a look at the SELR network up today. Much love, bro. Tuning in with you for months. Shout out to Nasty for Lavish. Appreciate you for coming on in. Nasty for Lavish. So funny. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can we get those likes up to 200? Let's keep it moving. Shout out to Frank Faricio. Yo, Lifer, how are you? Always awake. I woke up at 3 a.m. to you posting charts. See that? He woke up at 3 a.m. to me posting charts. Say that out loud. He woke up at 3 a.m. to me posting charts. And I'm still here ready to go at 10 a.m. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to push the limits. I mean, Sunny days, baby. Sunny days. Happy days. Happy days, baby. Happy days. Put a 3 in the comment section if you know what I'm saying when I go, happy days, baby. Happy days. Shout out to my man, Trading's Reality. Loving the energy today, bro. Shout out to Turd Ferguson. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So Bitcoin in a cup and handle. Highly likely to break up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for BTC. 54,300 was the idea for BTC. Another live call on the channel. So a lot of people try to hate on me, talk ish on my trading. Or, one guy was kind of in the comment section, and I said to him, hey, dude, you can watch me every day and find out whether it's real or not. Like, you don't have to freaking, you can find out whether it's real or not. I'll have to terminate you. Don't make me terminate you. BNB about to pump too. Ada and Algo looking juicy. Hey, Lifer, I appreciate what you do. Could you please look at SELR and Trios? They look amazing buys. Guys, look how many people asked me to go over coins. We have like 30 coins coming at me. 30, 40 coins. Super chats help it out because they kind of squared away. I got super chats to get to. Let's take a look at SOLR Solar. Okay, and then we also have to do what I do every day, which is look at Bitcoin dominance total too. I got my own things that I need to do, and that's why I started this channel. I started this channel to keep myself honest, so I would go over what I needed to go over every single day and not skimp on my education, all right? So we've gone over Bitcoin. That's in a nutshell. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Starting to drop. Beautiful for altcoins. So Bitcoin can pump with the market, and altcoins can still drop, and I like to see that. So altcoins dropping. It's a good sign that we got rejected by this level here. Could we double bottom? It's possible, but we have momentum to come down on the 1 hour. This is a good rally for the alt. So alt should rally if this continues down. Alts are way easier to trade if Bitcoin dominance can dump. All right. Now the 4 hour says, so it's going to have a relief rally, and then we may see another pump for Bitcoin coming. The 4 hour suggests that Bitcoin wants the pump later on tonight. Remember, I've gone over Bitcoin dominance with you, my lifers. Remember, Bitcoin dominance will suggest a pump in Bitcoin, and it's extremely oversold down here on the 4 hour. So we know that we were going to see a pump in Bitcoin. Something is going to happen. Getting ready to pump, right? You said you've been checking out SOLR before my super chat. What's your opinion on it? Oh, we're going to take a look at it together. Shout out to Adrian H. up in the spot. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I love you all for being crypto lifers. Thank you so much for all my patrons. Thank you so much for each and every one of you that support me in my hustle, in my journey. You're unbelievable people. Thank you so much. I've never would have dreamed I would have lived this life, but now I am. And I believe it's God's work. So thank you so much to God. Without God, nothing is possible. And I truly believe that God made this all possible for me. Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much for everything you've given me. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for my life. Thank you for the air I breathe. Thank you for the ability to walk to the bathroom and have my legs in the morning and be so appreciative of my life. Attitude is gratitude. Your vibe is your tribe. As I use attitude, I create the gratitude with the attitude, and then I create a good vibration. I create a good tribe, and that's how we formed the Crypto Lifers. So shout out to everyone here. I love y'all. On a beautiful, fantastic, freaky Friday fun. I love my Friday streams. I'm still a little kid, and I get excited on Fridays. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I like love. Love is the highest frequency. It combats all. Live in love and nothing can hurt you. Nothing can stop you. And fear becomes just an element that is created by the devil at demise. So look, this is the dollar index on the 4 hour is dumping. Also, look at this though. It formed an M pattern. I tell you about these M patterns. It wasn't a cup and handle, but so far that cup and handle said no. This was one of the only cup and handles that said no. Of course, it was the dollar index. Pretty interesting, right? We go over the dollar every single day. This is the US dollar. Okay, if you're new to the channel, why we go over the US dollar? Because look, if Bitcoin and the US dollar were both stagnant and the dollar dropped, Bitcoin will go up in value even if Bitcoin didn't go up, even if no one bought it, right? If Bitcoin was worth $2, right, and the dollar dropped in value, right, it would cost more dollars to give you the same price Bitcoin was at. So if the dollar dropped in value, it'd now be $2.50 for Bitcoin. If the dollar kept dropping, it'd be $3 and $4. People don't realize that Bitcoin has not only been going up, but they keep printing money. That's why Bitcoin's at $50,000. People seem to forget that. Everyone seems to think, oh, Bitcoin, yes, it has gone up on its own. But half the reason Bitcoin's where it is, half the reason Bitcoin's as high as it is because they keep printing the dollar and making it cost more to pay for the same amount of Bitcoin. And they don't keep printing Bitcoin. Bitcoin stays stagnant. This is the simple thing that most people don't understand about Bitcoin. This is why it's so easy to invest in Bitcoin. And this is why Bitcoin is the answer. And this is why you will become very wealthy if you stay with Bitcoin. This is why I don't work a 9 to 5 and I get to do what I love to do for a living because of Bitcoin, because of cryptocurrency. So jump into that Patreon, change your life. Okay? You will love it. You will love it. I jumped out at 25%. Yo, lifer, if I buy the beginner tutoring session, will it show me how to effectively be able to trade, or will I have to buy multiple sessions, as I'm not good on cash as of right now? I honestly think it gives you enough to go on your own and learn it. I learned all of this by playing with the charts. I'm going to give you exactly how I got started, and from there, it's up to you. Like, it's up to you to play with the charts. How much time you spend and how much time you put into the charts. Also, I highly recommend getting into the Patreon, just because not only, this is what you get when you join the Patreon. You get me 24/7. Like someone said, I was posting charts at 3 a.m. last night. Here's the proof. Up at 3 a.m. 8:15 a.m. I'm posting, right? And I'm posting at 3 a.m. How is that possible? Insanity. Absolute insanity. All right, 9:51 a.m. I'm posting. I'm talking here. 9:41 a.m. 9:05 a.m. I'm going hard at 9 a.m. Here I am, 3:57 a.m. 3:29 a.m. I'm talking about where Bitcoin is and how it's probably going to pump. And then we caught the pump. It was unreal. Like, you know, I'm talking about PKEX. Let's go over PKEX in a second. PokeX, my baby, doing wonders, man. Shout out to PokeX. Shout out to all my lifers in PokeX. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now, lurking on C98, right? There you go. Hey, guys, from India, where there are so much indicators. Farm Natural. I like that name. Really appreciate it for a reply. You to go, lifer. Anytime, Nick Sanchez. Anytime, man. anytime. So if you join my Patreon, you get the exclusive Lifers chat where Lifers that got people that like my energy and like my vibe join the Patreon. So you're only going to be around awesome people, in my humble opinion, that want to stay positive every single day. Rug Seekers, told you a few days ago it's going to take off. CMC listing today. Part of DYOR ecosystem projects. Yo, I love the DYOR team. Shout out to the Rug Seekers up in the spot. We'll take a look at that. They're getting a CMC listing today. Rug Seekers. They're going to go after people who try to rug pull. I like it. I like it. I'm all about it. Rug Seekers. And maybe we can put together a promo thing for Rug Seekers. You guys let me know. DM me. We'll talk about it. Rug Seekers. Okay, it's going to come out. It is right here. Let's take a look at Rug Seekers. The world's first project to pay a bounty for tips that lead to stop corruption. Ooh, so if you send a tip in, they'll pay you. So that's why. So if you're on the team and you see the team doing something shady, you dime on that team and they'll pay you. And then we send it out to the world and we know that, they're trying to pull a rug. This is the only way because people are greedy. So we need to pay people to get rid of the ruggers. I like what I'm seeing here. I already don't trust it. The future of, no, but you know what? It's come from the same people that started DYOR. And I know the team really well. So I don't think they're coming from a bad place, but you never know. You never know. You never know. You got to stay open-minded and do your own research. But Rug Seekers is very interesting. Site's could be a little beefed up, but I like what it's doing. Buy on PancakeSwap. The future of crypto space security is dedicated to the crypto security and creating a safe environment for you to invest. We aim to help rid the market from rug pulls and develop bot eradication software. Your financial investment is not only important to you, but to us as well. In a fast-moving, volatile market, blah, blah, yeah. All the right things. All the right things being said. White paper token mounts reflection. It's kind of a deflationary token though. At the same time, how to buy PancakeSwap shows you exactly what to do. Change that to a 1. When you change that to a 1, it helps a lot. Okay, set the slippage to 1 and change the last digit to a 1, or enter 000 after the last digit. Ooh, I never did that. Enter 0.00. We never added the 0.00. That's a new slippage straight. We never did that before. A new little trick to get in on a degen coin. Again, I don't condone any of these things. You got to do your own research and jump on in. And we tend to not look at as much of them anymore on the channel. I like to do just research on a lot of blue chip and, Link, Matic, all the big top coins and low cap gems on KuCoin. I bought it on Coinbase. Just Pancake. Yeah, shady. Jeju is up almost 200% in 2 days. With all this meme love going on, would be nuts. 50 back to the all-time high. 50x back to the all-time high. I know, man. Coinbase wallet. I'm looking at them and judging. You never know. You should look at the correlation between the US 10-year yield and Bitcoin price. Bitcoin now heavily influenced by macro environment, and the US 10-year yield is one of the best indicators of the direction for Bitcoin. I disagree, but maybe you're right. Because they manipulate that yield, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, look at the dollar index. Coming down here on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at it on the daily time frame. The daily, try to do that pump, but now it's coming down for more. Highly likely this dumps. So the 4 hour might pump for this weekend may be kind of tough for Bitcoin. But then it says that Monday, Tuesday, it kicks in for the dump on the 4 hour. And this will kick in again, and the dollar will dump back down. And that will be a beautiful move for Bitcoin. So I like what I'm seeing for the dollar index so far, so good. I like what we see for Bitcoin dominance. So far, so good. The daily wants to dump. That'll be a nice rally for the altcoins too as well. Okay. Looks like it's going to take a little bit. The 4 hours not in our favor. It needs to pump. That literally takes 4 to 5 days. So today is what? Friday? So we're talking Wednesday, Thursday for a huge altcoin rally to begin to occur. Very possible. Okay. Look at this inverted head and shoulder for the altcoins though. Total 2. Says this wants to pump. But look, the 4 hour is now overbought. So remember, it's kind of beaming you up. You see that the dollar index is oversold on the 4 hour. And so is Bitcoin dominance. But the altcoins are oversold here on the 4 hour. It's telling you that the altcoins are going to cool off. You can't fight the feeling here. This is telling you we might have a little more of a push up, but then the altcoins are going to cool off a little bit. And you got to look at this every day, and you can't negate it. I do hope we hit the measured move of this inverted head and shoulder, and then we cool off. It would be a beautiful thing. Maybe even come back down to the neckline. I've seen that many, many times. We are in a giant cup and handle, though. And the overall theory here, and the overall idea is that we are going all the way to $3 trillion for the altcoins. So hand clap. $3 trillion for the altcoin all the way up here to $1.95 trillion. So I see that happening. It looks absolutely beautiful. Okay. The weekly is turning for us. The 2 week looks very, very nice as well. Okay. And even the monthly is doing a bit of a double bottom with maybe 2-3 more months of absolute loveliness before we have to have a bit of a correction. So I like what I'm seeing here on bigger time frames for the whole market. Total market cap. We talked about this. You can see it's breaking out. Cup and handle on the smaller time frames. Even if you just looked at the weekly and you could slap the weekly in this, you could say the weekly was just in this channel here. And we're breaking out. And this has a huge, huge target. So if we just played this like it was the 1 minute chart, exactly like we always do, tells us that we're going up to $3.7 trillion. $3.7 trillion for the entire space of the altcoins. Looks huge, okay? Daily is getting overbought. We're going to have a bit of a correction coming, or a sideways movement. That's all. Sideways or a correction. Nothing crazy. Looks like to bounce off, as long as we stay above 2 trillion, I'll be happy. We're going to look at these levels to watch now. We broke through other levels. We're doing very, very well. We wicked off of 2.28 trillion, back to the 2.35. I'd like to see some resistance hit here at 2.5 and then come back down and bounce off 2.4, 2.3, or 2.2. Those are my levels to watch. And we'll go into emergency status if we go below 2.2 trillion, and I'll update you on that. But right now, the entire market cap looking absolutely beautiful. It's also in a giant cup and handle. We've also talked about this, and we have this going all the way up to $3.2 trillion. That's going to be huge. That's going to say that Bitcoin dominance has to let go a little bit too as well. Okay? So there you have it. We went over Bitcoin dominance, total 2, and the dollar index. We can even look at USDT Tether index and see what's happening with that. It says that kind of wants to pump on the weekly, which is interesting. A little weird. On the daily, Tether dominance wants to pump. Tells you there might be a little bit of a sell-off too. So some things to think about. I just woke up. Did use JASMY at all? We went over JSMY. How did you know? Damn, my lifers are on point. He wakes up like, JSMY? I'm like, how do you guys know about these coins? Oh, look, there's a dumpage. Okay, so it's still kind of going sideways. A little bit of a dumpage here. Has to come back down. High risk coin, but it is what it is. It's starting to make moves. Higher highs and higher lows, man, until it doesn't. It's at 5 cents now, doing damage. Great tips. I hope peeps are catching here. Gina Babina. I just woke up, yeah. OMG, those ETH fees. One just pumped again to the neckline in the cup and heady. Right at all-time high. I mean, we gave you one. We told you to watch one. We talked about it last night. I said there's a mainnet for one and to watch it. I'm up at night at 3 a.m. talking about one. Like, make sure you watch your one coin, my kiddies. And look at one booming to the upside here. Blasting off. And we had one in this beautiful channel. Highly likely one breaks all the way up here. I see one going to 30 cents. 30 cents for one. Going up 50%. Okay, it is going to cool off here. The 1 hour is very high. Look for it to form a flag or pennant. I already have my flag drawn. I'll move it here. You never know exactly, but there's my flag. And now I kind of know where the trade's going to go before it goes there. And now we'll watch this closely. I'll put an alert here on the 1 hour, and I'll be able to update my patrons when this is ready to rock and things are looking beautiful. Jedi, good morning from the West Coast. It's going to be a good weekend. Wishing well to you all. Shout out to Jedi M. Also, just woke up. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington. Great tips. I hope you were catching them, peeps. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Shout out to Ro. New here, just subbed. Can you check out SNX? Because you're a new sub, we will. But I do like super chats. They make me warm inside and toasty. Rug Seekers, man. JSMY. Good morning. Is SYLO a good play technically? Also, look at Gravy token. Jump up the last 7 days. Thank you. Yeah, but I heard it's deep. They're like expanding the supply. SUTER on the 1 day, please, Manny. I got you on SUTER. Let's take a look at SOLR, SUTER, and then we'll keep it moving. I see another $20 super chat from Jesse Marshall. Unbelievable. Good morning. Please check Matter. Your call on Matter from Wednesday screen share paid for your Patreon for the next 2 years. I love you, bro. Shout out to my man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we went over Matter at the beginning of the show already. Booming up to the upside. Talked about it. Thank you for jumping on in. 2 lifers talked about it. We went over this together. Booming, booming, booming. In total, it went up 66%, and now it's still holding about 44%. For the next 2 years, my Patreon is like, that's $2,000. So that means he made over $2,000 on this call. Matter booming to the upside. Absolute damage. Matter. Matter, baby, matter. Okay? And we went over this on the weekly screen share. I don't know how you do it, man. You were up later than I was with a wild ride in the Patreon last night. Yo, it was crazy, right? Yo, we saw freaking Fantom. We crushed Fantom last night, man. Yo, we freaking nailed it, man. Did shorts liquidate yet, or are we waiting on that still? I'll give a chance at that. We'll take a look. Gina Pompina. Ride the choo-choo train, Jesse B. Right? Ride that train, Jesse. I don't understand anything. For me, was Chinese. Umbrella XYO EPU. He's got a lot of hot coins that we talk about. Adam is also Japanese. Interesting. CXY ready to moon. Let's take a look at SOLR. So we got an idea of what's the market's about to do. Where is it going? All right, that's kind of drilled into our heads now. I can't seem to get the chart on SOLR. I'm going to go to KuCoin. When you can't get the chart, just go to KuCoin and get the actual chart off KuCoin. They'll have it. Okay? We love PYR, Vulcan Forged. Saw that pre-sale. Shiba Inu is the people's coin. It really is, though, isn't it? And we're going to take a look at SOLR right now. Thank you, Jesse Marshall, for the 1999 super chat. You're the man, dude. Keeping the train rolling is for sure. Remember the super chat trains? You guys are crazy. We've had some super chat trains that get out of control. $800, $900. I think we almost reached $1,000 one time. It was out of control. Okay, so let's take a look at the market, shall we? And just hit a coin here. Look at the market. Let it bring it up. For the KuCoin, baby. The KuCoin. Yeah, hear the baby. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? That would greatly appreciate it. 243 people watching. 141 likes. 100 people. I know you're liking the content. 100 people want to hit that like button. You're not a real lifer if you don't hit the like button. A real lifer hits the like button. This ain't the other YouTube channels you're watching. This is the real deal. Holyfield. Keep it moving, man. We got you. So keep the likes moving. It helps other people learn about what's happening in cryptocurrency. And we talked about longing Bitcoin at 54,300. We also hit a like just for me because we longed Bitcoin at 54,000. Another accurate call here on the channel. Deadly accurate. And I get to say it almost every single day because we're deadly accurate here. It is what it is. Deadly accurate for BTC. All right. On the 1 hour, I said I would have to long this. This is a cup and handle, and now it is breaking out at 54,000. Is it not? And now we can see some massive move for Bitcoin as the 1 hour is rounding. I told you my perfect entries are when the 15-minute and the 1 hour both get low. That's when I snipe in. I hope you're learning something. I just gave you the special sauce live on the stream. So again, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you have a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button. And please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Today, it is about 11:16 on October 8th. Let me be exact here. Yeah, 11:16 on October 8th. And I just longed Bitcoin at 54,300. Another time. Why did I long it? I see a cup and handle here. I saw a breakout. It came back down and bounced off top trend line. I said that is a textbook retest. It was. How did I know it was a retest? Because when I see a retest, I make sure the 15-minute is low. Highly likely that's what causes the retest. The 15-minute does a bounce. It can't get any lower. So when I see this come up, come back down on the 15-minute and bounce, I knew it was a textbook retest. Okay? Now, the probabilities, I always say I don't know anything, and anything could happen. So Bitcoin could dump on me at any moment, and I believe that. That's why I always trade with a stop loss, and I always only use 1% of my portfolio per trade. Now, on top of that, I looked at this on the 1 hour is also low. This is also a cup and handle. Both of these break out 68% of the time. So what I decided to do was to long Bitcoin right here with a stop loss below this trend line. I only have to risk 1.18% to gain a nice gain of about 12%. That's a 7-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. That is beautiful. If you did this 10 times and you lost this trade 7 times, you would lose 7 if you rounded that to 2%, 14%. But if you won it 3 times, you would win 36%. The wins would outplay it. Now, this is the 11th time I've done this, and I am 10 for 11 now trading this. It will be the 12th time I've done this. I am 10 for 11 trading Bitcoin in the last 10 or 12 days. You can watch all my previous live streams and watch all my previous calls for BTC. I have not missed one since 41K. I also longed Bitcoin at 30K. I called a bottom there using Fibonacci retracements, hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. If these are things you want to learn, if these are things that make you excited, if you really want to know what's happening with Bitcoin and this gets you going, then jump on into my Patreon. For $99 a month, you will get so much education. I was up at 3 a.m. posting. It's 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I'm still going, 100% strong. I have a great attitude, positive demeanor, and I'm ready here to help you at any given moment. Also, I tutor. If you want to jump into the tutoring, for $200 an hour, I'll tutor you. And for $100 an hour, I have a beginner's course. For 2 hours, jump into the beginner's course every Tuesday from 3 to 5. I don't really give you what's happening with cryptocurrency and show you how to make trades just like this. I'll teach you what the bull pennant is. I'll teach you what the cup and handle is. You will become self-sufficient. I will teach you how to fish. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. They call me One Take McGee, man. They call me One Take McGee. Sorry, had to do that. Okay, let's get back into brass tacks. But I'm going to post that later on today. Okay, so look at this. That should go onto the TikTok as well. And all eyes on Bitcoin now. The 1 hour ready to go. And anything is possible. This could dump on us, change scenarios. Anything is possible. But for now, I'm going to play the probabilities in my favor and let it go. Let's take a look at SOLR on KuCoin. Up 115% now and doing, oh, look at this thing. So we got to look at it on like a 3-minute chart. Oh, and then because of the wick, you really probably can't even see it. Let's see. 30-minute chart. Hard to find this price action because, oh, there it is. You have to like expand because the wick, how did that wick go all the way? That's nuts, right? Someone paid $6,000, someone was saying for it. Insanity. Okay, so it's $7. It got sold off. Let's keep finding what's going on here. Go to the smallest time frames we can find and see what's up. Okay, so another new coin to play with, though. We're going to be out, have fun playing with this coin. Just like maybe antimatter or something like that. We could do something like we did with that one. So another new coin on the radar for the lifers. And that's why don't worry when you miss something. There's a new coin coming on right around the bend, man. And honestly, this is interesting. I've seen this play out. Shoulder. Bit of a head here. And a bit of a shoulder. Okay. Look at that. Possible inverted head and shoulder inside of a falling wedge. It is cupping itself too as well. The last few has just been golden. I mean, it is high risk, high reward. You know, anything is possible, but you never know. This thing's been golden. So if this does break out and do some damage, it'll do some serious damage because it has no resistance. And it'll go all the way back to that all-time high. It may. Let me heed you real quick. It may do this. And then form a bit of a flag or a pennant here and make a cup and handle. Okay. This is also a possibility here. So we'll be watching it closely. But it's on my radar now for sure. And we'll be watching it very, very closely. But it's now on my radar. And thank you so much for letting us know. And my team was on it. People were talking about it in my group. My team's, you guys are crazy. We'll tweet it out to the group so people can see this projection. What's happening. What's happening. SOLR, USDT, KuCoin. And follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate that. And we're booming up, man. I'm getting a lot of Twitter followers. It's kind of cool to see. Something I never really thought would happen. We got 2,500 Twitter followers and growing. So I'm getting up there in Twitter. I appreciate that. You guys are rocking out. We found 2 new coins to play with today. JASMY and SOLR. And that's why we show up every single day to work. Because you never know. You don't want to miss out on a 24/7 market, do you? There's something every single day to look at. And look how you don't make excuses. We can't find it on TradingView. We just move on to KuCoin. We just always have a solution. We're always ready to move at the speed of light. No complaints here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so there's SOLR. Let's keep it moving. SUTER on the 1 daily, please. Let's take a look at SUTER for my man. Bitcoin retraced a little bit, but still holding 54,600. That's the 50-minute getting high. It's got to reset, or the 7-minute even getting high probably. See, there you go. 7 minutes high. I got to reset. I know exactly what's happening based off the stochastics RSI. They tell me so many things, and I got them all working at once in my head now because I figured out how to play them all together. It's insane, and I'll teach you this too. If you want to become great, jump on into the Patreon. To become great, hang out with great people. Hang out with people doing things that you want to be doing. That's what I would be doing. That's what I do. Let's take a look at SUTER on KuCoin. SUTERusa. Okay, so SUTER on the 7-minute has been pumping pretty nice. Let's take a look at it on the 1 hour. I like it. I like it on the 1 hour. It's got a bit of a cup and handle here forming. Shoulder, head, and shoulder too as well. A bit of a cup and handle forming too as well. Coming down to previous support and resistance lines. Let's see where we at on the daily time frame. You said that you'd like to see it on the daily. Okay, so it's struggling on the daily. And it's actually high on the daily. Interesting. It's been hitting some support and resistance lines. Look, it had a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, which it had to deal with, and it kind of dumped to that division. Bounce off the bottom, bounce off the bottom. Somewhat of a cup and handle here. Okay. I like what we're seeing there for SUTER. It did get rejected by this previous trend line. I think it makes this look... See, I think I see what's going on here. I shouldn't say that. The chart's conveying to me here. My creativity is being expressed through the chart. Shoulder, head, possible shoulder being formed as the daily resets. No? So all eyes on this daily. I put an alert here, and I'll be tracking it too, because when that daily comes down, it might be something nice to bite into. We'll take a look at SUTER, and we'll keep it on the radar. If it does break out, it's going to break out of this cup and handle and do some serious damage. And get at least past this all-time high and then go for more. So we'll be watching SUTER closely. And thank you for giving us the super chat. I appreciate you. Much appreciated. Again, nothing I do here is financial advice. This is not financial advice. Just going over the actual coins, Tron shapes, talking about support and resistance, cup and handles, and the probabilities that could possibly occur based on the technical analysis given on the chart. None of this is my own opinion or my own advice. GMCL, good morning, Crypto Lifer. Is SYLO a good play technically? Also, can you look at Gravy Token? The 5-figure jump last in the 7 days. Thank you. I think Gravy Token's kind of it expands its supply, so even though it says it's going up, you're getting less coin or something. It is an elastic supply, so just be careful of that. SYLO. We've talked about it many times in the channel. I would kind of not want to talk about it if that's all right. If you can respect my will to do that. Let's take a look at SYLO. SYLO in a cup and handle here. See that cup with the handle? We talked about that. Now, let's see what's happening. It is high on the daily like a lot of things. So remember, looks like we're going to have to go through a sideways or maybe even a downward spiral a little bit because the daily's high on a lot of things. So this was supposed to break out, kind of just went sideways. So SYLO, a great project. I personally own SYLO. Sad to say. But, bigger time frame is this idea here that it's in a giant cup and handle. And, the 3 day's been my friend, so let's go to the 3 day. And the 3 day is ready to rock. So, my new thing is the 3 day. I'm trading the 3 day on everything. I really am. And I'm getting in, and I'm waiting until the 3 day gets out, and I'm getting out. And that's it. It's my new thing. Had you traded the 3 day down here, you would have got SYLO at 001 and rode it all the way up to, to 10x. That's a 10x right there for SYLO, right? 1,000% gains. Am I wrong? Oh, yeah, I was wrong. Oh, wait. Yeah, because it was about 1,300% gains. So I'm just saying, could we see that again? Very, very possible for SYLO. So that's why I hold the bag, and that's why maybe jumping in on the low might be a good idea for SYLO. Again, not financial advice, something to look at though. But I like what you're talking about here for SYLO. And then the measured move is this cup and handle here, and the breakout. 3 day looks great. Everything else is kind of sketchy. Has to go through some growing pains, but if you just trust the 3 day and let it play. Looks like this could be a beautiful, beautiful call. I like a beautiful play on the technical analysis setup. Why can I not buy JASM on Coinbase Wallet? Coinbase Wallet and Coinbase are two different things. Really completely different. You got to actually go to Coinbase. And there's Rug Seekers for the $19.99. Thank you so much for the Rug Seekers love, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Can you look at ETC, USDT? Thank you. Happy Friday. Listening at work. Shout out to David Coins for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, David. Short-term measured move target for ADA. We'll take a look at that. Good morning. Please check Matter. Your call on Matter from Wednesday screen share. Paid for the Patreon for the next 2 years. I love you, bro. You're the man, Jesse. Thank you, man. Yo, people come in and they get the results that they're looking for, right? They join the Patreon and they get the results they were looking for. And that's the key. Short-term target for Cardano. Let's take a look at ADA and see what's happening for Cardano. Looking very bullish compared to a lot of other coins, in my humble opinion. Cardano. Get me some Cardano. Honey, go to the store and get me 2 packs of Cardanos. My favorites. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Cardano, one of my biggest holdings. I think next to Bitcoin, it is my biggest holding now. It made it that way. So look at the 3-day on Cardano. And I'm sticking to the 3-day on Cardano. It is what it is till we get to 454. Long-term Cardano projection. Remember, if you're in my trading group, go here to the Lifer 99. Hit this idea, to the exclusive charts. Hit long-term projection, right? Write that in and hit that. These are all the long-term projections now. Look at it. Long-term ideas. A lot of long-term ideas. Not going to give them all away, but there's a lot of long-term. So that way you can be up on the long-term ideas and the short-term ideas. Use this to your advantage. All right. Cardano in a beautiful cup and handle. Let's take a look. You said the short-term target. Let's take a look at it here. If you're going to 10x trade this or you want to leverage trade it, Cardano looks very, very bullish right now. Highly likely it breaks on out of this with the low stochastic on the 1 hour. You wait for the 15-minute to get low for the perfect entry. In my humble opinion, that's what I do. So I put an alert here. When that hits, I'll probably put it out to the Patreons. We'll talk about it together. We'll go over it. I own a bag of Cardano, about 40,000 Cardanos, and I'm super happy about it. I'm never looking back on my Cardano holdings. Bit of a cup and handle here for Cardano as well. Small one, big one, some as big as your head. There's a double bottom there for Cardano. So I see Cardano going up to 256 short term. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. I'm addicted to the show. Shout out to Jeffrey Clace. Money making Mitch. What can I say? Trying to get this money. Produce the beats. Wesley Sharples. Bro, how you doing? Sorry, I'm late. Was getting a haircut. No worries, Wesley. Come on in. Patience and diligence with discipline and focus are all you need. Where can I see the 4-hour Stokes on Block? Any other exchange where it was released before KuCoin? Nah, man. Just let it. You don't need to see the 4-hour Stokes. Let it play out. That's a bucket of ADA, not a bag. That's a bucket of ADA, not a bag. Not big enough, right? 40,000 ADA is not big enough, right? It's just not enough ADA. It's only $80,000 worth of ADA. It's not big enough. Solana, please. Let's take a look at Shiba Uno. We got to take a look at Shiba Uno. And why does Fantom keep pumping? We talked about it earlier, but if you just jumped in and you're looking at the stream here, why does Fantom keep pumping? Fantom keeps pumping because it's doing a new release on GEIST Finance. So if you're not familiar, GEIST Finance just came out. They didn't pay me to do this. I'm just going over this, giving you the news. So GEIST Finance comes out on Fantom and booms up, and Fantom does some serious damage. And then when I went and looked at the deposit and the TVLs too, there was 11,000% in the market here. They had a TVL of a lot. Look at my dashboard, deposit now. There's the stake button here. 10,000. The TVL is going down, but it was 11, 12,000. As people jump in, the TVL will drop as more and more people add and they pay out the rewards. But 10,000 APR. That's why Fantom is pumping to the upside, in my humble opinion. That's definitely the reason. So if Fantom kind of comes down a little bit, you might see that. So look at SHIB. We drew a Fibonacci on it, and we saw that we were bouncing here off the 0.5. And look what happened. I got to show you this stuff, but the TA plays out more than you would ever know. If you know your TA, you're going to be amazing. Amazing. So look at this. Did SHIB not hit a Fibonacci level? Yeah. Did SHIB not create an inverted head and shoulder? Yes. Did SHIB bounce off that inverted head and shoulder? Yes. Did SHIB create a mini cup and handle? Yes. Is SHIB the people's coin? Yep. Does SHIB have a whole exchange coming out with Bone and Leash and all this awesome stuff? Yep. Does SHIB have more actual ecosystem going for it than Doge? Yep. Is SHIB more of a coin than Doge? Yes. Is SHIB the real deal? It is. It really is. And people don't think so because it's a meme coin. Why do you think Coinbase would adopt it so fast? They have inside knowledge. They know something's happening. SHIB, getting low here on the 15-minute. Let it reset on the 1 hour. But that 15-minute scalp right now says it might pump just a little bit here on the 15-minute. So, here's a little scalp for you for Shibi Ini. If you can maintain this pennant and break on up to the upside, Shiba Uno could break on out. So yeah, SHIB doing damage. Shout out to SHIB. All right. Let's take a look at Umbrella from my man Jesse Marshall. I know he's an Umbrella fan. And so look at this cup and handle for Umbrella. So we talked about Umbrella here. Boom, we nailed it for 49% gains. Talked about it over here on September 27th. Shout out to anyone that crushed Umbrella, right? Now, if I show you something, it will freak you out, but we're in the same exact pattern as we were before. Watch this. We also do fractals here, heavy fractals. It's been a while, but we're definitely into fractal magic on this channel, and I do a lot of fractals. If you go back to the earlier time frames, earlier live streams, I was fractaling all over the place. People had to clean up all the fractals I was making, all my fractal mess. Look at this. Is this not a fractal that's pretty close? Suggesting that this is what we're going to see here. See, look at the fractal. Right there. Look at that. That's nuts. So, Umbrella, about to do the same thing it did not too long ago. Highly likely. Right? So here's my idea for fractal magic on Umbrella. And that came from the earlier cup and handle I'm drawing, and I'm just going to draw a cup and handle in the same place. On the same cup and handle. With the same kind of down uptrend there. Interesting. Very interesting. Is it not? So, Umbrella cup and handle looking really, really snazzy here for a fractal. Umbrella fractal looking cool. Possible rejection for JSMY. Interesting. I like my admins always working hard. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, there is no live stream. 245 people on the live. Thank you so much. 191 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Do you think Fantom could hit $10 this cycle? I do think it can. I was actually saying that to my wife this morning. I think it could hit $8, $9, $10. I do think it can. If the TVL keeps moving and people keep jumping into Fantom, highly likely. It's about to break that all-time high and get busy again. And there's nothing stopping this. And Fantom is moving. Nothing stopping it. 1 hour has legs. Look at that. 1 hour is just getting started. Like, that's insane. That 1 hour suggests we hit 280 later on today, maybe even tonight. Fantom can go to $30. Imagine that. Imagine a $30 Fantom. We got in at 18 cents. A 10x would be 180. $18 would be 100x. That'd be a 200x for Fantom. Unbelievable, right? And we could definitely see it happen. Let me show you the Etsy shirt my wife got me for Bitcoin. Or the Bitcoin shirt my wife got me on Etsy, so to speak. Shout out to crypto wives up there. Hold down your crypto men. We need you at all times. The world is coming at us strong, and we need our crypto wifers to hold us down. So shout out to all the crypto wifers out there. You're awesome and amazing women. Behind every crypto lifer man, there's an even better crypto wifer. Gina Bombina. Shout out to Gina. She's got some big news coming out. I'm going to keep it on the wraps until she does, but she's got some good news. Some really good news. I'm excited for Gina Bombina. Gina Bombina. Do it like it does, baby. Do it like it does. And look at that 7-minute formed a beautiful, beautiful ascending triangle. The TA just told you exactly what was going to go down here for one. If you weren't sure, snipe into a smaller time frame. Shning. Also, on top of that, look how crazy this is, but it's all there for you. The TA hides no secrets. It's all there for you. Inverted head and shoulder. Both of these break up. This one breaks up 50%, the ascending, but this one breaks out 68. Two bullish patterns that suggested that you had the percentages in your favor for a breakout for one, Harmony 1. And don't be surprised when you see this $5. Your wife sounds awesome. Oh, she's the greatest thing on earth. Love to the crypto wifers. She's the hardest working housewife you've ever met. And she's not even a housewife because she runs the crypto lifer. She runs crypto lifers. Like, she runs the business. She knows the spreadsheet. She keeps people in and out of it. Like, she is the Mother Hubbard of the entire group. XY on Coinbase for that. Could you look at ETC, USDT, Happy Friday? We'll take a look at Electronium Classic. Short-term measured move for ADA. We took a look at that. We nailed that. Thank you so much for the 99. And then we got the, look, people throw $20 super chats at the kid. $10 super chats. Thank you so much. Good morning. Please check Matter. You're calling Matter for the Wednesday screen share. Paid for the Patreon for the next 2 years. And I like that. I put that out. And I put that into the testimonials. That goes right into the testimonials because why not? Why not put that right into the testimonials? Right? And if you're on the fence of jumping on into my Patreon or getting tutoring or any stuff like that, let me copy this link here. Jump on into the testimonial group and just take a read of it. You could sit in there for 2-3 hours reading. I mean, I cannot believe, I never asked anyone to post in here. I mean, I never made anyone post in here. I said, hey, there's a room, you could post in it. If you looked at how much is posted in here, it's insane. I could sit back and read this when I'm an old man one day. I'm going to print all these out and read all this lives. Everything. This is insanity. I could just stop at any random one. Yo, Lifer, one of the Patreons here. Love all that you do. So grateful that you are here. And when was this? This is in July. I remember the first time you played that outro video from tonight. It was to start a live stream, and I was so hyped. So much why you rock. Your life story as well. Your teachings. It could be that video into the altcoin flow, into the US map. Oh, he's talking about that. Had another amazing tutoring session with Crypto Lifer today. He's the real deal. Breaks it down in a way that makes it so easy to grasp. If you're new to this, or even if you're not, I highly, highly recommend scheduling a session from Bart Smurfington. Showing up in July. My buddy, man. And look at that. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at Electronium Classic. And we know how ETC likes to move. I think it can get serious. It can get some serious legs. It really can. Electronium Classico. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. So, I had an idea here for it. I got stopped out. Look, not every one of my trades works. That's a good thing. If every trade worked, I would be a liar, right? It gets crazy after a while. If I'm 11 for 12, you think I have to be lying. How could he be 11 for 12? The guy has to be lying. I would think so too. I'd be like, no way. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just, you know what? We did the same things over and over again, and they happen to play out. The probability worked for us that time. It may not work for us every time. We looked good this time. And that's why I use proper risk management. And again, I'm not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. So yeah, this is forming a beautiful bull pennant, running out of room, getting very tight on the 4-hour. Electronium Classic. Why do I always call it Ethereum Classic? I always call it Electronium Classic. I don't know why. Ethereum Classic, because Electronium is ETN, and they get me kind of caught up, you know. But and I've been waiting on my Electronium from KuCoin, from Cryptopia. So yeah, I see this getting legs all the way back to $222. That's a 4x for this. And more. So yeah, but no, about exactly a 4x and it's some change. So that's going to happen on the 4-hour. Looking pretty nice. Go to the daily time frame. What do you see? Like everything else, it's probably high. It is. So it's got to come on down. Maybe a little more like this. It just kind of gets a little tighter. Nothing big, nothing bad. Just gets a little tighter, a little more movement before it has to finally do its thing. And that's also a cup and handle here. For Ethereum Classic. 11:42 on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Cannot believe how much we do on a one live stream. How many coins? We found 2 new coins today. Let's break it down. We've gone over Bitcoin, and we made a call. You know, we went over Bitcoin. I talked about Bitcoin here at 53,300. 54,300. I'm actually, damn, it didn't hold. Let's see. One of the first times I've been defied. That's why I always say to you, anything is possible. What are you doing, BTC? What are you doing? You retested. Now you're coming down for the retest again. Interesting. Shoulder, head, and possible right shoulder now forming. Bitcoin getting a little red. What's happening? Is the dollar pumping? Is the markets dumping? We'll see what's happening. I just like to look. So textbook retest now, still playing games inside, but it's still in this channel. Really, to me, nothing has changed. All is well. 15-minute can actually kind of turn here and actually do a bit of a loop. And the 1 hour actually is still oversold. So all odds on Bitcoin. Trying to find something else here. Well, there's a little bit of bearish div, you could say. Swing up to swing up here. That's an uptrend. And this is a downtrend. That is bearish divergence. To me, it is playing out, though. I want to see it stay above this level. I definitely want to see Bitcoin stay above 54,000. 53,500, actually. That's a big level. And this level right here that we actually just... It's kind of sad because we broke above the support region at 54,400. And now we broke below it again. So we'll track Bitcoin. We'll keep it up. Remember, the 4 hour got room, though. The 4 hour is about to double bottom and has legs. So, I mean, that tells me we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. And then we got to contend with the daily once that 4 hour goes. So it says... When the 4 hours low like that, it tells me Bitcoin's going to pump for 3 or 4 or 5 days. Or we do a double bottom for a day and then we still pump. But I like these levels. As long as Bitcoin holds above 53,400, I'm extremely bullish. And I'm still bullish on the call. I'm still bullish on my open trade here that I got into. Still bullish on it. I'm not going to waver on that. Okay. XYO on Coinbase, please. 4 hour, 1 hour descending wedge. XYO on Coinbase. Yeah, 1 hour descending wedge for sure. I don't even call it a descending wedge. I call it a falling wedge. Because descending trials are bearish and falling wedges are bullish. So I don't like calling it a descending wedge because it might get a beginner like kind of, get into the idea of descending, right? Idea that it could possibly be a drunken inverted head and shoulder though for sure, right? And then blast to the upside. That's very, very possible. All right? Very, very possible. All right. Shout out to everyone that follows me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are jumping in every single day, and it's awesome. Thank you very much. 2,545 followers on Twitter. I'm on my way to 3,000 followers. Thank you very, very much. I'll try to be funnier and better about being funnier on Twitter. I'm just not that great at it. Let's follow BLOKTOPIA. Let's take a look at it as they were fudded completely by Elio Trades, man. Staking is live today, October 8th. Wow, 100M trading volume in 24 hours. Mind-blowing news from KuCoin.com to round up the week. You can now add Block to your watch list on CoinGecko. DuckDAO, 100x for our Duck investors. Boom. So DuckDAO gave you that on the DuckDAO IDO, man. Another killing. So these people are 100xing already. You see what I'm saying? They're 100xing before you even check it. Congrats on a great launch. BLOKTOPIA Inner Circle members are enjoying 24x profits with the highest peak at 57x. Buy Block at QuickSwap on KuCoin. Oh, you can get it on QuickSwap as well. Hot or your Block. And Tesla will move its headquarters. Matthew McConaughey breaks his silence on running. In an interview on Sway, the Lone Star native wavered on whether he could really affect change of the politician and called the state abortion ban. So what is he doing? Is he going to run? Is he going to run, though? On Thursday, born 91 an interview still hosted measuring a possible number. So he weighed in, but he didn't say anything. I'd like to know. That'd be interesting. Matthew McConaughey running for governor. I don't think he's that bad, honestly. I mean, I understand something. I don't want to say anything. People will be like, oh, come on, But you never know. I've always liked him as an actor and as a person. He's a pretty cool dude. But you go from there, Wow, so XYO just keeps dumping. And remember I talked about this and I said, you never know. Like, I don't trust the falling knife. Like, seems like they're airdropping or something and it just keeps falling to the downside. Came out on Coinbase on September 9th and it just continues to dump. I want to see it I need to see support and resistance. Like, I want to see this. Like, I want to see XYO get above this level here. Bounce. And then I'll start taking it seriously. Until it's above this level, 002, like, 025, it could just continue to the downside. It is oversold on the 4 hour, right? It's oversold on the daily and it's oversold on the 1 hour. Like, it's beat up. There's an inverted head and shoulder there. Can it break to the upside? I'd like to see that. So it's got to get above this. Like, show me something different, XYO. Get above 245 and show me some support and resistance and I'll take you seriously. Other than that, it could continue to the downside, right? Best trading show. Shout out to Robert Horty up in the spot. Thank you for coming on into the live. I'm in Texas. Don't trust him. LOL. There you go, man. I'm not a native English speaker. Can anybody tell me what's with Beta coin? This new coin really rise for 500% today, or is this old? Yeah, it did. It beta. We talked about beta because you could have gotten beta by staking your BNB. And we've gone over this over and over again, and we talked about it. So yeah, beta is up huge because it came out and people bought in to the frenzy. Look at this thing. Up absolutely huge. And honestly, beta might be worth trading. High risk, high reward though. I'd be very careful because you could barely even put it on a chart, but it's in a bit of an ascending triangle here, kind of an inverted head and shoulder. Beta. And really, you can't even the 1 minute chart doesn't even give me enough, right? This is the most risky situation you could be in. But this thing, I mean, it just came out like literally 10 minutes ago. It just hit the channel. So it just hit the chart. So like anything is possible. A lot of times these do boom up hard. I'm talking big time. So this could make you some serious cash, but it's extremely high risk. I think I did this one or two times and it never really went well for me. So beta just coming out, brand new coin. This is like the newest. This is the newest I've ever had a coin on a chart, honestly. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 20, 30 minutes old. Super high risk. This thing just came out. Look at it. It's moving hard, though. It's moving hard. I tell you what, man. Can you get 100 quick 11% scalp? Looks like it's very possible. Looks like it's about to happen live on the camera in the next 10, 20 minutes. We'll let that cook. We'll let that cook. We'll get back to Bitcoin for a second. And then I'm out of here for the day. It's 11:59. Guys, I'm going to jump on out for the live stream. It was a great live stream. I greatly appreciate it. Please check OMG for H&N Harriet. Is Binance Launchpad. I trust that. They audit every code. No, it's legit too. Yeah, for sure. BTC is going to take a correction. Oh, I like this song. Shout out to Money Making Mitch. Brandon Benfield, thank you, Crypto, for the review on SOLR. Appreciate you and your hard work, man. Anytime, Brandon Benfield, anytime. GoldenEye, welcome home. So glad you found your lifer fam. We're so glad you're here. Hope to see you in the Patreon fam soon. How do I leave a tip, man? I've never done anything like this. I'm new to crypto world. And YouTube. LOL, have to replay this video to get answer. Phone keeps losing signal. There's going to be a little dollar sign somewhere down the bottom. SHIB weekend pumping, babe. Possibly. November is going to be rocket so hard. I think November is going to be an amazing month for cryptocurrency. It really is. Thanks member. It's going to be called Thanks member, and everyone's going to remember what it was like to kill it in the game. Back partners with Google to introduce digital assets to millions of customers. Big news. That is big news, man. Thank you so much, Harvey, on the line, on the ones and twos here, always giving us the news. Bang, bang, bang. And watch as beta goes up in a nice 11% scalp on the live stream. And I've seen these go up hundreds and hundreds of percent. Like, you might watch this thing go up like to $80 right now. It could go down to $2, 2 cents. Anything is possible. High risk, high reward for a coin like this. High risk, high reward for a coin like this. But it's already starting to move. Wow, what an amazing stream. We're hitting like about 250 people alive. It's getting really good. I like the movement. Really, really good, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. 14,100 subs. I appreciate each and every one of you coming on our way to 15,000 subs fast. Let's crack 15 subs faster than fast. I know we can do this. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. 14,151 already. So we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. So we went over why Fantom keeps pumping. Wevo just listed Algo, Link, Uni, and BAT. That's big news for that. That's awesome. It's going to be big news for them, right? All those coins are going to get more liquidity. That's just how it works. It's a good thing. More liquidity in the crypto space leads to more opportunities for everybody trading cryptocurrency. All right. Fantom is squeezing the shorts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this thing flying now. Funny, man. Like, should have scalped this live. That's how you make 11% in 11 minutes. Some people make 11% in a year. That's why it's pumping. Fantom is squeezing the shorts. Yes, baby, yes. Yes, baby, yes. And look, I can't stop the feeling. I got to look at two charts at the same time. I do. I just got to... C98, look. I think it's going to make a right shoulder and blast off to the future. That's what I think is happening to C98. There's my call for C98, my idea there. Look at beta booming, dude. Another call on the channel, another idea on the channel. Just a TA playing out. It's just a TA playing out. That was an ascending triangle with an inverted head and shoulder. Fantom to 233. Booming, booming, booming. Look at it on that daily. Let's take a look at Fantom on the 1 minute. So Fantom cooled off. And look at that. Head and shoulder on Fantom. And that's how you know. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how it, like, just things never, like, once you see them do what they do, it is what it is. They say head and shoulders are bearish. And my golly gee oh my, that's me. That's a head and shoulder right there. That's bouncing down there. That's one of them 1 minute chart. Don't trust the 1 minute too hard, you know. Look at Fantom on the 1 hour, and this thing's got room. That's got legs for days. Look at this. This thing is pumping. And think about it. It's in price discovery right now. So Fantom. And look, there's a sell-off there. A little sell-off. A little battle up there. Being in this trade would be so nerve-wracking for me. You'd be like up and down and up and down. It would be so nerve-wracking. Absolute insanity. But there's Fantom breaking out. Now it's probably retesting a previous line. And the 5 minute hits a low point. That's a nice gobble up point for 230. I'm telling you, Fantom going all the way to 296, even $3. Just saying. JASMY moving. Just cleared 6. Let's take a look at JSMY. Yep, there you go. Booming to the upside. There it is. Bam, bam, bam. And it breaks out. Funny, man. Another... Dude, this channel is ripe with gains. You ever go and see a farm that's ripe with fruit? This channel is ripe with gains. There's something going on with me. I just happen to be at the right place at the right time. So if you're at the right place at the right time, probably going to happen to you as well. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder there. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I got nothing left to say. Thank you, Lifer fam, for the 208 Lifer likes. You are the best. More likes for Fantom for sure. Many people still in their short positions. I hope this keeps going. Let's go. Unless Bitcoin decides to scare us. VRA 3D cup and handle just posted the chart. I know, VRA on the 3-day. The 3-day looks beautiful for a lot of coins. I'm sticking to the 3-day. The 3-day will be my savior. Let's take a look at OMG, and then we're out of here for the day. Might be the last request is OMG. Omasigo. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Okay, so Omasigo doing a beautiful... I already had it breaking out, right? We talked about that. And now you can see it's forming this kind of falling wedge here. It's got legs for sure. 1 hour still's got momentum, so swing on over to the 1 hour. We'll take a look at the 1 hour. It's got legs and it's oversold. Looks like it's breaking on out. And then inside I see a drunken inverted head and shoulder. Do you not? Who does TA this fast? Nobody. Not Mitch Ray, not Tom Crown, not Wendy O. Nobody online can get you this many tickers, this much information, and get you moving, and then get you to the new coins, things that nobody knows about. DeFi, the works, you name it. Join the Patreon. It'll blow away anybody else's. Nobody works this hard. I'm telling you right now, the passion is in me. We're ready to rock at the speed of light. $14.50, and we're talking Omasigo going all the way up to $23 a coin. Omasigo. And that's also in a giant cup and handle if you were able to do extended. Omasigo looking beautiful. Thank you so much for the super chat. The CHFs. I don't know what those are. Should be happy with only 2x on JASM. Hello, kidding. What a day. What a market. Did you do ETH super chat? Take a look at ETH. Let me see. My man's got them written down. Let me see what he's saying here. You can never lose taking profits. VRA booming to the upside. Let's take a look at VRA. And we talked about this in a cup and handle. We went over this very, very, very intensely. Let's look at I think we did a 3-day cup and handle on VRA. Yeah, look at this. Damn, this is one of my favorite projects. See this cup and handle on VRA? And boom, it's gone. Look at it. On the 3-day chart. I'm telling you right now, you just play that 3-day and let it do its thing. And there's nothing else you can do. We were getting into Veracity way, way, way back when. This thing is doing serious damage now. Unbelievable. I bought Veracity on Uniswap when it wasn't on any exchange. We were finding these coins before anybody even knew what was going on, man. I'm telling you right now, guys, we did a really good job. Look, now Beta getting ready for its next leg up. See, you form a flag here. Then you form the length of that pole. Then those stokes get low, and then you just keep building. You just keep building, and then you keep raising the stop and support and resistance lines. You work. This is a trade you have to actually work. You have to work with it. You have to make it happen. New sub here. Your channel is wicked hot. Extraordinary quality. Praises for your mind-blowing skill, and kudos for sharing it with us. Shout out to Crypto Battle Cruiser. You're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Yeah, tell your friends, man. Let people know. You've never seen anything like this on the channel. Let people know. Because they're missing out. Too many people are paying for Patreons that are just kind of like, I don't know what they're paying for. You know? So here's my VRA. This is my 3-day chart. Right? Watch VRA. Like here, look. I'm talking about this on September 23rd. Back when it was 0.25. Sweet spot, the golden pocket. It would come right down into that golden pocket and blast off. So Lifers forecast on the importance of having at least one Bitcoin in one's arsenal in the next 10 years. Oh yeah, you got it. I'd rather have a Bitcoin and not need it than need a Bitcoin and not have it. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Everybody remembers 2 things in their life. The day that they first lost their virginity and the day that they bought Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now. People remember those 2 dates for the rest of their life. You will always remember the first time you bought Bitcoin. Hands down. Life-changing. So already pumping hard. SOLR already 8.2 pumping hard. And there you go. SOLR pumping hard. So we had the 3 hottest coins going. VRA, Beta, SOLR. This channel's out of control. VRA breakout out of the cup and handle. I love you, man. Shout out to Abdul Al-Amadi. I love you too, my friend. Good morning to all. Shout out to everyone here. And it is 12:01 on the dot. I got to make a jump. Shout out to Spinny Spin Spin. Soul, bro. Stay connected, guys. I got to jump on out of here. The FOMO is real for the channel. If you're FOMOing that hard, I'll be back Saturday night at 8 p.m. Ready to rock. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I hope I didn't miss a super chat. Let me know if I did. Keep me moving. Thank you, Sam. Have a good day. Love you, buddy. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the appreciation. You guys made my day. $134 in super chats. 215 likes. We had over 200, look at 2,500 playbacks already. The average watch time was 7 minutes. The chat rate was amazing. I love each and every one of you for coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life.